several kinds of jobs that you can apply for after the master degree. First, many students decide to become on-field consultant. What is on-field consultant? You are an employee of the chain headquarters, you know, the big companies in the fast food industry, in the hotel industry, in all the industries, and you will be the main interlocutor of the franchisees. You will visit these franchisors regularly, you will give to the franchisees the guidelines, the know-how, the procedures to be respected for having a brand image that is uniform across all the units, and you will also collect the feedback from the franchisees. This feedback will help to innovate, to evolve, and so on. So this is a question of communication, top-down communication. You will give to the franchisees the main information from the headquarters, and also bottom-up communication in the sense that you will collect feedback. Being an on-field consultant is very interesting. Why? Because you will have to answer questions from the franchisees that will deal with marketing, communication, merchandising, but also legal aspect, accounting aspect, financial aspect, and so on. This is very rich. Not every single day will be like the previous day. Secondly, all the jobs that concern the development of the chain. There are different areas that deal with the development. First, this can be about the human resource management aspect. You will have to recruit new partners, new franchisees for the chain, and so who will you recruit? Those usually who fit with the company values. Second aspect, this is about the real estate management. Why? Because when you have found new partners, you have to decide in which cities you will locate your new store. So you will work in collaboration with real estate agencies. And third part in the development area, this is about marketing. Why? Because if you want to attract new franchisees, you have to sell the concept. And so you will promote the brand, going to different franchising and entrepreneurship exhibitions, working on the website, working on the brochures, and so on. Third big dimension, this is about the marketing of the chain. So in the marketing of the chain, you will find all the jobs that deal with marketing, but the specificity will be that you will have two kinds of customers. The final customers, who will buy the final products or final service, but also the franchisees are also your customers. Why? Because they have decided to join your chain and they also contribute to the national advertising. So you have to please both the final customers and also the franchisees, who will perhaps say, we want that kind of communication, we would appreciate that kind of advertising. So all the jobs dealing with marketing can be, for instance, a product manager, internal communication, external communication with the use of the social media, promotion, the sponsorship, and so on. Merchandising is also very, very important. Everything that can be found in all companies, but apply to the franchise industry. Fourth dimension, a fourth of jobs can be called under the name engineering of chains. Here you will work on the formalization of documents that will help the development and the management of the chain. Let's say, for instance, the franchise contract, the franchise disclosure document, the forms that will facilitate the work of the on-field consultants, for instance, the forms that will use for the franchisees audits, and so on. This can be at the chain headquarters, but also in big or smaller ones, but companies that are specialized in franchising consulting. On top of these four main kinds of jobs available after the master degree, some former students decided to go to the level of the store. They are, for instance, manager of business units, managers of different stores. For instance, in the luxury sector, you have to have a great experience selling products, be in touch with the customers, being in touch with the other employees, and so usually you will have to work several months or a few years before being at the headquarters. So some students decide to work as manager of business units. Some other students decide to become entrepreneurs as a franchisee, so they own their own store. Some of them are launching a new idea with the project of becoming a franchisor.